Most people think being smart means having the right answers. It doesn't. Smart people aren't the ones who know the most. They're the ones who think differently, quietly, calmly, in ways most people never even try. No ego, no bragging. Just 5 shifts in how you process the world. Once you install them, you don't just seem smarter. You become the person in the room everyone else quietly defers to. Let's get into it. Stop arguing to win, start asking to understand. Most arguments are really just two people trying to be declared right. Smart people opt out of that game entirely. They're not there to win, they're there to understand. Instead of firing back, they ask, "What's making you see it that way? What are you actually hoping happens here? Is there an angle I'm missing?" That's it. No attack, no defense. And because they're not attacking, the other person stops guarding. They open up. And an open person tells you the truth. You don't change minds by beating people in a debate. You change minds by understanding them well enough that they trust you with theirs. Stop living in the moment, zoom out, and see the system. Most people treat a bad moment like a life sentence. Blow a presentation, I'm terrible at this. Get rejected, spiral for a week. Miss a workout, I have no discipline. Smart people don't call it failure, they call it data. They ask, what actually led here? What's the pattern? What's one variable I can adjust before I try again? Life stops being a soap opera and starts being a system. Inputs, outputs, adjustments. And once you see it that way, nothing is ever really final. It's just the last test run. Run everything through one filter. Is this mine to control? Traffic, gossip, a stranger's opinion, the news cycle. Most people burn enormous energy trying to manage things they have zero power over. Smart people run one filter before they spend any energy on a problem. Can I actually control this? Yes? Act. No? Release it immediately. That's the whole system. It's not complicated, it's just ruthless. And that ruthlessness is exactly where the calm, unshakable energy of high performers comes from. It was never about controlling the world. It's about controlling where your attention goes. Get comfortable in silence. Watch a room next time something goes quiet. Someone always rushes to fill it. A joke, a comment, anything to kill the discomfort. Smart people let the silence sit. They listen more than they talk. They don't rush to fill space. They watch. Why? Because the person talking the least is usually taking in the most, and the less reactive you are, the more control you quietly hold in any room. Silence isn't awkward, it's leverage. People lean toward it, and it reveals what noise usually covers up. Don't react, observe. Someone says something rude, most people snap back instantly. Something goes wrong, most people panic on the spot. Smart people insert a pause, breathe, watch, calculate. That half second of observation is where all the leverage lives. Reacting is instinct, anyone can do it. Observing is a skill, and it's the one that makes you the calm point in someone else's chaos. And the calm one in the room, that's the one people remember. You don't need a PhD. You don't need to be the loudest voice or the fastest learner. You need 5 shifts. Ask instead of argue, zoom out instead of spiral, filter for control instead of stressing over everything, sit in silence instead of filling it, observe instead of react. That's the real flex. Quiet, calm, sharp, and completely unshakable. If even one of these hit home, hit like. It tells me this actually landed. Drop quiet power in the comments so I know who's actually building this. And subscribe because this is just the start. While everyone else is chasing noise, you're building something quieter and a lot more powerful.